Madam Speaker, my question is to the Premier. Premier, on the last sitting day of the last sitting week, your Minister for Human Services knowingly misled Parliament over a previous government decision to weaken tenancy protections. The lie is there in black and white, and so is the Hansard of Mr Jensch doubling down on his dishonesty. When former Attorney-General Steve Cons got caught lying to Parliament in 2008, he was sacked by then Premier Paul Lennon, who understood his position was untenable. Even Paul Lennon understood, Premier, that a lie to Parliament is a sackable offence, but not you, who's not only stood by Mr Jensch, you've reinforced his dishonest line that a decision of Cabinet is not a decision. It's like trying to tell us that black is white and day is night. Premier, this is the standard you've set, a standard where dishonesty and the twisting of language is not only acceptable, it's encouraged and reinforced by you. Premier, how can it be that your standard of ministerial accountability is even lower than Paul Lennon's?
Ooh. Thank you, the Honourable the Premier.
I didn't hear the Labor Party jumping in to defend Mr Lennon there, Madam Speaker, which is surprising. So, I thank Ms O'Connor for that question. Can I just start by saying how disappointed I am in your actions over this?
What about your Minister's actions?
How disappointed I am, Madam Speaker. Throughout this, Madam Speaker, this Parliament has worked collaboratively to ensure that we can get on top of what has been a worldwide pandemic, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, and then what's occurred here is inadvertently, because of processes that were put in place in terms of the sharing of documents, in terms of the COVID, in terms of the pandemic, Madam Speaker, the Greens ended up with a bunch of cabinet papers that they shouldn't have received. Something that the staff member knows that she shouldn't have received.
Don't go after my staff
Madam Speaker, and it is disappointing. In fact, Madam Speaker, it is devious the way that the leader. It is devious the way that the leader of the Greens has gone about this.
I'll tell you what, I don't get up in here and lie my face off.
It is devious that the leader of the Greens has gone about it this way, and it is very disappointing. And it is very disappointing, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'm not going to go into the deliberations of Parliament, but Madam Speaker, there was no final decision by Cabinet to change the law. That was very clear. That is very clear, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, there was no final decision to change the law, Madam Speaker. And what the Minister said, Madam Speaker, in Parliament was quite correct in that regard, Madam Speaker, that until there is a final decision by Cabinet to change the law and a bill is released for public consultation, Madam Speaker, and then a decision is made to introduce a bill into this place, Madam Speaker, there is no decision to change the law. There is no decision to change the law by Cabinet, Madam Speaker. That is the bottom line, Madam Speaker. And again, now, unfortunately, Madam Speaker, the actions of the Leader of the Greens, I think, says more about her than what it does about us, Madam Speaker. We work collaboratively to actually, as a Parliament, and in fact, the thing that's disappointed me most, Madam Speaker, is how quickly that side of the House has returned to the politics of old. Madam Speaker. The Minister has not lied to the House, Madam Speaker. Let me be clear. But how quickly the Parliament has returned to the politics of old, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, on this side of the House, we're focused on keeping Tasmanians safe, protecting us from a worldwide pandemic, Madam Speaker. Putting a budget together, Madam Speaker. Putting the most important budget, Madam Speaker, that the state has ever faced, Madam Speaker. Ensuring ensuring that we prepare for the bushfire season, Madam Speaker, and ensuring that we've got the processes in place to do that.
Supposed to do that job and tell the truth.
And yet the Leader of the Greens, in a very devious way, set out,
So did the minister
Madam
so
Speaker,
devious.
set out, Madam Speaker,
Minister.
in an attempt to spring a trap, Madam Speaker, which hasn't worked, Madam Speaker. The Minister was correct, Madam Speaker. No, there is no final decision made by Cabinet to change the law, Madam Speaker. That decision has not been taken, Madam Speaker. The Leader of the Greens knows that. And again, Madam Speaker, I think that those on the other side of the House should reflect on their own conduct, to be frank. Should reflect on their own conduct, Madam Speaker, in this instance.